Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Random Gamers Podcast. I am Scion, and I am joined with my new, permanent co-host, New Retro Gamer. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello, I'm New Retro Gamer. Hi.
The reason what we're doing for this Random Gamers Podcast, as you probably seen, we've done 2 episodes. One where we talked about DBZ history, and the second one was just about game news, and that one didn't turn out well, and we haven't done one since then. And this is just a little quick update one on what we're going to do, and we're actually giving you guys the opportunity of taking part in the Random Gamers Podcast as either a permanent / temporary co-host in the show, or you can special guest in future episodes later on. As you'll probably see in the video, there are 2 free slots at the bottom of the image. So anyone who wants to actually be a guest on the show or wants to be a co-host and help us out, I've left a link in the description for my email. So just type in my email and message me on there, or you can message me on YouTube and send in your reasons for you want to be on the Random Gamers Podcast, and we'll get to you and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And the main key things that we want you to have is, basically you need a decent microphone, if not, at least an Xbox One with Skype, at least. And the second thing is that you need to have a YouTube account, because, that's mainly preferable if we're gonna link a channel. If not, I will consider maybe optional people who don't have a YouTube channel and don't upload videos, just in case. I am taking that into consideration, but there is no guarantees at the moment. But I will let you guys know as soon as possible if I find a opening in particular things. As for that though, I guess like I said before, New Retro Gamer is kind of a permanent person to be on the Random Gamers Podcast, because 2 of my co-hosts are, well, they're kind of dead.
Oh gosh.
They're kind of dead. Okay, they're technically not. It's just that I haven't made contact with Scenario in about, I don't know, a month now.
He's kind of flown off the internet. He's not. Yeah,
he's kind of flown off the internet. He's kind of gone. That's why we're kind of making this video, because he's kind of gone. And if you watch the last one, not trying to be mean to him or anything, but that podcast was only supposed to be like at least about an hour long, and it got stretched out to like an extra 30 minutes because of him. And I felt, I don't know, I really wanted to end it really early, because like there wasn't that much news to talk about on that one. But yeah, that happened. And Warheart, he's been busy with college, and his computer hasn't been doing so well. But if you've been keeping an eye on his channel, he actually has been doing videos on Xenoverse, and he has done some reviews on some shows, like a top 5 bet animes he likes, and his first opinion on what's it called, Dragon Ball Super. So yeah, go to his channel if you haven't seen them, because I've actually watched them. They're not too bad videos for starters, actually. And if you know New Retro Gamer here, he's been doing Let's Plays, but he hasn't been doing that much. Would you like to tell him the reason why you haven't been doing that much, Neo?
I'm just going to wait till I have the necessary equipment to give better quality content, which will be before the end of 2015. I can guarantee that. I will have the needed equipment.
So yeah, so keep your eyes out on New Retro Gamer's channel. If you've also probably noticed, he's also changed his icon and his channel banner, which I have actually done. And if you probably already don't know, I actually do them for sort of free, but I kind of actually do it at a bit of a price. I do them for as such as either shoutouts or collabs. So if you want me to make you a banner by any chance, just give me a shout out. Or if you want to collab with me for the banner, then please go right ahead. That's perfectly fine.
Hey, you know what? Actually, something we could add on to that. Do you just want to say you could give banners to the people we select for the co-hosts, because it kind of would be for collab purposes?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah, so anyone who's joined up the podcast though, they would actually get like free privileges to actually get some work that I do. All you need to do is just leave down your suggestions as well. If you want a new banner, as long as being on the podcast, I just want to let you guys know as well that I want to try to do these like weekly, at least. I'm not exact. I just want to say I want to try to do them weekly. If not weekly, at least one, like every 2 weeks at least. If not every 2 weeks, and there isn't, and you gotta think for this minute, because we also want to do news as well. Since it being the Random Gamers podcast, we talk about random shit as well, but it's mainly a gamers thing, so we want to talk about game stuff as well. So if there isn't that much news, then we don't really want to talk about that much. And since there's been a lot of shit going on recently, so there's been a bit to talk about. Okay, so we'll get down to that in this episode. So yeah, like we said, if you want to apply for being on the Random Gamers podcast, either message me on YouTube or message Neo on YouTube as well, or you can email me in the link below to my email account, which is also my business email if you want to get in contact with me, or if you just want to just comment down in the comment section below your petition. You need to have a good opinion on video games, any video game in particular, from being kids games to adult games, first person to RPGs, basically anything, like fighting games and all that though, just like a very large variety of games. So yeah, just like leave that in the comment section, email me, message us in particular, and if you message Neo here, he'll tell me about you, and I might have to do like a bit of an interview with some of you, like maybe over Skype. And if I pick you, I will ask you to give you my Skype name, and then we'll have like maybe like a short bit of interview, either in chat or over I guess like over voice call. But like I said, you need to have like a decent mic. If you have an Xbox One, use Skype for that. That's what Neo's doing right now, and that's what's actually made the quality sound amazing times better than the last one, because it was all like
it really was.
It was just basically like
funny thing is, this is the exact same mic, it's just it doesn't work too well on a PC.
Yeah, for some strange reason we tested it out several times. If you've watched the Duck game, actually, that's a good example. We were on Skype on the Xbox and perfectly fine. Except for the gameplay. Turns out I need...
Oh, one more thing to add, though. As for contact methods, you could also contact me through Twitter messaging. Oh, yes. Which, there's a link to my Twitter on my account.
Yeah, I'll link that. I'll also link that in the comment section below. Mine, you can link me. Also, you can message me on Facebook as well and Twitter as well. Any method you want to get in contact with us, that would be absolutely great, because we actually do need at least another co-host, at least, and maybe some special guests in the future. I maybe want to try to get maybe some like Ivor Gaming at least. I've actually been a friend of his for a while though. I don't see that happening in the future. Don't get your hopes up, people, but I really want to try to maybe get him on the show at least. Maybe get him on the show. Hopefully, I call it a show. It's not technically a show. But I want to try to get, like, some people on here. There is a guy I want to try to maybe get online. He's called Phoenix on Xbox. I'm not going to give out his full name. I want to maybe try get him on, at least, because he's actually a really cool guy, actually. He's actually got, like, a pretty good knowledge of games as well. I actually want to get him on to just maybe spread his opinion. And also, he's, like, the first person on Xbox actually to find me, actually, by accident, which was actually really... I'll get to that story later on, though. But yeah, if you want to reply, message me or Neo anywhere in the links below in the description, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So now then, I'll get on to my story on how I met Phoenix first. Okay, so recently, about a few months ago, me and Neo here, we were just playing some Xenoverse. Yeah, we were playing Xenoverse. We actually did like it. We haven't been playing that much though, because we've actually collected everything. We've actually unlocked everything in that game, actually. Took us a while, but we...
300 hours and up club.
Yeah,
yay.
Exactly, 300 hours and up club. Yes, we managed to get everything. Well, I didn't technically collect everything. I technically have everything. I don't have them for the created characters. So technically I have them. If you count like that, but it doesn't really matter though. We were playing some Xenoverse, and then Phoenix happens to join. I'm not gonna add his full name, okay? I'm not doing that though, unless he wants me to, okay? So I'm not giving that out. So anyway, Phoenix happens to join up, and we start talking to him, okay? He says, and then he comes up saying, hey, you know, you sound kind of familiar. Have I heard of you before? I'm thinking, well, I do YouTube videos, and I'm thinking, oh! That's where I've heard you. I'm thinking, oh, you watch my videos? I'm thinking, he says, yeah, I think I do. What's your name? I'm thinking, Scion. I'm thinking, oh, yes, I have watched your videos. And he goes onto my channel, okay? I'm not joking, okay? He's watching, like, one of my videos, and he's watching part 2 of Silent Hill 2. Part 2, okay? And as soon as he starts watching that, though, he hears a sound effect of a whack. It's this sound effect that pops up right now. Yeah, he hears that, and he burst out laughing. I was just in stitches because of just the fact being he just heard that noise. Neo can't hear that. That's what you're wondering. He can't hear it. It's gonna be all in editing magic. Woo.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're just wondering about that though, so yeah, Phoenix actually is if you've seen him in the comment section, no, I've talked to him quite a bit though, and the reason is that if you're wondering why I've commented a lot to his comments and it's like separate comments and not just one gigantic big long comment thing, it's because YouTube has this thing called linked comment thing, and I don't know what that is exactly. If someone could tell me what that is, leave that in the comment section, because I really need to know what that is exactly, because me and Neo haven't got a clue what the hell that is. Alright, so got out of the way. So let's talk about the biggest news of all. Dragon Ball Z Extreme Butoden demo has just been released on the 3DS. It came out yesterday, and honestly, I'm looking forward to Extreme Butoden. It's really fun.
The demo has been really fun, yeah.
Me and Neo have been enjoying it a lot. We've actually been really enjoying it. There's only 4 characters, 5 levels, and like 8 exists. But for what a demo is, it's basically if you played Supersonic Warriors 2, and if you like that, well, okay, it's not technically like Supersonic Warriors, but it has the same basics to it. But it's really fun. It's made by Arc System, the people that made Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue. It's really a really fun game. The combat system, well, the combat system's not really bad. It's just how you do it. The art style it's really good. Like, surprisingly really good. The sprites are just amazing for the 3DS. And there's like a considerable amount of characters for what there is. There's a lot of assists, and there is going to be like a pre-order bonus for when you pre-order the game. So like Vegito, Kid Goku in a Space Pod, Goddard Jr. and all them. So make sure you pre-order the game, because me and Neo, we give this like, it's like a seal of approval. This game is like it's like our seal of approval at the moment.
Oh, and we also should mention, you need the demo version save file for the game to unlock Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku.
Yes.
So
thank you for reminding me.
Be sure to play the demo.
Yeah.
If you want him, you'll get him like instantly when the game comes out, if I'm understanding correctly.
I've seen a video done on the Japanese version, okay, and the guy says that if you have like the demo and you have a save data, and I think you can just transfer it like that. That's what he said in the description of his video, and I'm at least sure that's about right, unless they are planning to release some DLC for that as well. If you're wondering if there's going to be like any DLC for like playing Super Saiyan God Vegeta or Golden Frieza, they're not playable. They are assists, which is kind of a shame considering the fact the movie, that's right, the movie is out in cinemas now. That's right. Forgotten Earth is in cinemas now, and it's on until the 12th, and I hope you guys are actually enjoying it though. Neo here has seen it, because I don't live in America.
Yeah.
So
it was good.
Was it surprisingly good? Is it better than Battle of Gods?
I would say it's better than Battle of Gods, but some people say it's not as good as Battle of Gods. That's just up to opinion.
Yeah, that's true. I haven't seen it yet. There has been rumors that it's going to be coming over here in the UK, actually. So yeah, I live in the UK, people. That's probably... yeah, so just let you guys know that I live in the UK. Kind of like Jacksepticeye. That was the worst Irish accent ever. Oh, I'm Jacksepticeye! No, he lives in Ireland. I really wish I could...
Yeah.
I really wish I could just bump to Jacksepticeye. Although, I do know that... I think PewDiePie lives in Brighton, actually, in the UK. I'm not sure if he still does. I think I heard he does, but I don't know that per se. But anyway, we're getting a little bit off topic there. Completely. No time to talk about YouTubers. So yes, Extreme Butoden. We both highly recommend getting this game. It's a fun, it's a fun 2D fighting game, and the combat system, it's actually pretty fun. Yeah, we recommend both of it. On DBZ related, there is a game, if you haven't heard of it, it's called Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. If you haven't been playing that, then I don't know where the hell you've been, because it's actually a really fun kind of card game, DBZ game. And if you don't know, at the moment, there is a 4 million event, a 4 million downloaded event happening right now. If you download the game right now, as long as you download it within the period amount of time for the 7 days now, you will get yourself a super rare Kid Goku card to have in your team.
Actually, about that one, it says like you get specific rewards on specific days, and the super rare Kid Goku was yesterday's reward, so there's no guarantee if people who get the game now will unlock him still.
I don't know, because I've read the information saying that no matter what, whatever day you log on, you'll get him, like, either way.
Okay, like you'll get all the previous day's rewards.
No, I think you'll get him either way. The other days are...
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about the other days though. I think like if you miss one day, you won't get that particular reward. So if you have the game, I recommend you get that though, because it's actually a really fun game to have on your phone. It's got like a decent story. It's kind of like Xenoverse a little bit. You don't get to create a character or anything like that though, but it's very close to how Xenoverse is done, and it's got like kind of like the story going for the same the story's mixed up a little bit though. It's got a mixture of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z in it. If you're really interested in that though, and you're wondering if there is gonna be like, if you might end up getting like some, like, I don't know, like a first form Frieza card or a first form Cell card, don't worry, there actually are other cards for various other Frieza forms. Right now, that's actually a thing that's happening on the special shop that's happening on Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle. You can get all the forms of Frieza, the last one being Final Form Frieza, and there's an event going on for Mecha Frieza. And also, you can get yourself Xenoverse Trunks, actually. So, just keep an eye out for that. If you have the game, yeah, I recommend it highly because it's really fun. It's kind of really addictive as well. I've actually been doing quite well in it, actually. I've got myself 3 Super Saiyans at the moment, which is actually really cool. And then again, I got a job though, so that's what happens when you have a job. So yeah, but there's no other way to get these super rare characters unless someone knows how to get them. If someone knows how to get these characters easier, please leave that in the comment section below. That would be absolutely great. But apart from DBZ stuff, let's talk about other games that's been going on. So the big one is Fallout 4. What do you think about it?
It looks like it's going to be pretty good. The only thing I'm not particularly liking so far is how it was just announced the game has no level cap.
Yes,
and I'm not sure I care for that.
Yeah, I remember mentioning that yesterday, actually. It's a bit of a strange one, that, actually. I mean, how can you have an RPG game without a level cap? Because now you can just basically max out your basic character then, basically.
And then, what are they going to announce next? There is no max, so you can just infinitely level up until you become stronger than any enemy in the game.
You basically become a god of destruction. You become a god. You become Bills, basically.
Yeah.
You know what?
Sure, let's go with that.
Well, yeah, it's not technically far off, is it?
No, I don't guess.
Okay, so like I'm not really... Okay, I'm gonna admit it right now. I'm not a particularly big fan of Fallout, okay? I've tried playing the third one. I tried getting into it. It's just not my cup of tea, okay? So, no hating, okay? It's my personal preference, okay? But,
Oh, and I'm gonna admit right now, I have never played Fallout.
Oh, you haven't played Fallout before?
Not a single game.
Oh,
I haven't even seen gameplay of them, so yeah, here comes the hate. The only gameplay Fallout related I've seen is Fallout 4.
Oh god, we're gonna get so much hate. We're gonna get like this so much.
Yay!
Hooray! We're gonna get hate. At least I'll get some attention, at least. Oh, that's another thing I'll bring up later on. I'll come back to that there. But anyway, though, Fallout 4. I do believe it will be a good game. I'm not sure about the level cap. The no level cap thing, I don't agree with. I really think there should be one, because in games, in any game in particular, you have a level cap, and that's how far you go. It's the same thing that's been happening in every single game. I'll use an example: Dragon Quest VIII. There are 5 different skill trees you can get for each character, and you can't max them out unless you, well, hack the game, obviously. But you can't max them out.
You can only max 3 of them out, but it works around that because 2 of the skill trees are fisticuffs and then the character's extra ability, and the other 3 are weapons, so usually the best thing to do is to max fisticuffs, the extra ability, and then 1 weapon of your choice.
Yeah, that's what
whichever one's your preference weapon.
Yeah, that's what I basically do. What I end up doing is in Dragon Quest VIII, I end up like concentrating on swords and courage for the hero, so I can get the ultimate skill, Giga Gash. Not Giga Slash, Giga Gash. Because it's a lot more powerful. Giga Gash is like really cool. Giga Slash is cool, but not as cool as Giga Gash, because you end up like doing like a double-handed sword slice across the enemy. Because that's really cool. The hero. Oh yeah, that's a thing we can talk about. Dragon Quest VIII is actually getting a remake for the 3DS.
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay, so some news got updated yesterday on it, actually, funny enough, considering what day we're doing it on. By the way, to let you guys know, it is a Friday when we're doing this on the 7th of August, just in case you want to know, just in case when this video gets uploaded. So, there's been news that there is a new ending in Dragon Quest VIII, and there is a new dungeon, apparently, called the Ultimate Trial. Now, I'm not sure if we still have the Dragovian Trials in the game. Now, I hope we do, because if we don't have the backstory of the hero. Because then we're going to be kind of screwed a little bit there. And we don't want that, do we? Yeah,
true.
And,
first-time players picking up the game and getting the alternate ending. That'd be something.
Okay, so, like, here's the thing, okay? In the original Dragon Quest VIII, there's 2 endings in that game, actually. There's the first ending you can get, no matter what you do, you always end up with that ending no matter what. And it's the second time you go through the game. Because you just load up the game, okay, and then it's when you get the go to the Dragovian Trials, and then you get the Dragovian Ring, and that's where it changes everything. And you know what I found out? It turns out, though, you can actually, like, screw up the ending completely, though. And since, okay, so basically what happens in, okay, spoilers, okay, everyone, spoilers, just in case you want to know, try skipping ahead a bit, I don't know.
Hey, hold on, before you say that, just put a watermark on the screen for when we stop talking about spoilers.
Yeah, good.
That'll, like, tell them what time on the video to go.
Yeah, that's probably actually good.
So, like, put it somewhere between here and when you just said spoilers.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea right now. So click the thing that gets you past the spoilers part, okay? If you're not interested in Dragon Quest VIII, I'm kind of disappointed then, technically.
Or if you've already beaten it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. If you've beaten it, then you don't need to skip it. But I'm kind of disappointed if you haven't played it, though, because it's really fun. But anyway, though, the spoiler. In Dragon Quest VIII, if you get the ring and you decide to just beat the final boss, which is Ratthorn, if you beat the final boss, obviously, and then you get to a particular part of the game where you are the palace guard. You, the hero, become the captain of the palace guard of Trodain. And you have to escort the princess, Medea, who got cursed in that game. So basically what it is, she's getting married to fat-ass Charmless. Or Charmless is what he calls him. But I like what Yangus calls him. He calls him Charmless. That's the greatest part about Yangus. Yangus for the win. Yangus for president. We need Yangus for fucking president. That's what we need. But anyway, though, you take the princess off to the Citadel Cathedral, and then you go, and then it turns out that you find out who she's marrying and all that, though. And then the night before the wedding, Angelo, or as I like to call Trunks, because he looks like Trunks because of his hairstyle, which is kind of weird though, because he doesn't go Super Saiyan, which is kind of disappointing. And he mentions about the ring you get from your grandfather. So then you want to go. So then what happens is that you go and see the King Clavis, and he's like, "Oh, hello, what are you doing here?" And you can either go like, "Hey, I have this ring. I'm the actual heir. I think it's Eltro. Fuck. It's Eltrio. I'm Eltrio's son. Your older brother. Yeah, I'm his son. I'm the actual king now. So, yeah, I need to marry Medea. Or, you can just go, I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to leave. And you can just do the normal ending. What happens if you actually say, I have this ring. I'm the king. What happens is, like, King Clavis just goes, hey, we need to change the wedding. My fat-ass son is not the actual true king. It's this random stranger here who happens to have, my brother's ring. He's the actual king, and he gets to marry, Medea. That's what it is. Yeah, he showed me the ring. That's it. New king. Everyone, bow down to, protagonist. He's the king now of Argonia. Whoa. So that's what basically happens in that one. But the new ending in the 3DS version, we don't know anything about it. All I know is like it's sad and a very pissed off king. That's all we know.
Huh.
Yeah, that's the only bit of information that was only given. It's a sad ending and a pissed off king. So, well, whatever that is, and in particular, though, I don't exactly know what it is. Maybe Medea actually dies in that ending, which would actually be an interesting ending. Yeah,
it would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because then no one marries Medea. because like in the remake of Dragon Quest. Sorry, excuse me, I've had a bit of a drink. In the new game in the remake of Dragon Quest 8, there are more additional scenes where you see Medea with Medea and the hero meeting each other as kids. So it establishes more of a well-done bond between them. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It's kind of like that in a kind of particular kind of way. If you don't know what I mean, then I don't know, you're kind of dumb maybe because you don't know what we're talking about. We don't need dumb people here. Oh god.
Yeah.
I probably pissed off some people now. Quick, we have to hide. Quick, we have to.
Yeah. Quick. Well, I guess I gotta leave. I haven't played Final Mix. Bye.
Don't do that. I'll have to replace you then.
You gotta restart this video from the beginning and you're announcing.
Fuck!
There's one extra slot.
Fuck!
Like 5 minutes after this episode comes out, you announce there's an extra slot.
Oh god, that'd be like really terrible. That'd be like fucking terrible. I would not want that at all. That'd be like the worst thing ever. That'd be like really fucking awkward. Okay, so for 3DS games in particular, there haven't been that much information apart from Dragon Quest 8 and Extreme Patoden. So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about a particular game that everyone's been talking about, Final Fantasy 15, and its trailer. The trailer was actually pretty interesting, the way it was done, actually. Have you seen the trailer for Final Fantasy 15?
I have not yet.
It's actually a pretty interesting trailer for what it's done. It's not like, it doesn't show gameplay, it's all like story-wise. You get to see a cute dog, and then you see kid Noctis being held up by his father outside a car, and the kid, and he's like, his father's holding a sword down, and like, it's actually quite adorable. It's actually pretty adorable the way Noctis is, because you don't see many Final Fantasy characters as full-on kids, probably except for Cloud in Final Fantasy 7. If there are any other games I'm missing, leave them in the comment section.
I can't really think of anything.
I can't think of anything either for any Final Fantasy game that actually saw a kid perspective. So yeah, apparently there is a rumor saying that not Kingdom Hearts. Actually, we'll talk about that later. But Final Fantasy 15 might actually be released in 2016, which, to be fair, the game's actually in 65% of its development. If you're also hearing this, that's just me flicking the remote. Sorry, I need to throw that away. Go away, remote. You pissed me off. Okay, so yeah, Final Fantasy 15 could be released in 2016. Not sure when. Might be early 2016, maybe, because it's been 65% developed. That's about it for Final Fantasy 15 at the moment. Yeah, that's it. Kingdom Hearts 3. Me and Neo actually saw that on the live stream that happened at E3.
Yep.
And that was actually a really cool trailer, and I have to admit,
It was.
I actually like Sora's new costume design. I actually like that.
Yeah, I do.
He actually looks older, surprisingly. I mean, considering the fact though.
Yeah, and the Keyblade's a gun. Apparently.
The Keyblade turns into guns. Information we already knew though, because I was actually thinking like the old trailers. But now you can turn your Keyblades into teacups.
True.
We get we get teacups. And let's not forget the main part of that trailer was a kid version of Ericus and a kid version of Master Xehanort. That was like the main focus I've noticed a lot in that trailer. That was like the main thing I saw. And I have heard some rumors saying that that's actually going to be like the beginning scene of Kingdom Hearts 3. And also I found this out as well, is that the Japanese version and the American version of the trailer is actually a little bit different in lip syncing. So technically, Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually going through a lot of development though to have like an American version for American voice acting done properly, and a Japanese version more priority for Japanese voice acting.
Well, that'll be nice finally.
Yeah, like a first. I think that's like a first actually. There hasn't been that many Japanese games where they've had like two different versions specifically done for that particular purpose. So that's actually a first. Square Enix, you've actually done something really good actually. I mean, you've actually done some pretty good things though, but like you've actually managed to push forward something that not many people have actually done. So yeah, we congratulate you, Square Enix, on pushing beyond that, though. Kind of wish you released Final Fantasy VII G-Bike, though, in English. Kind of wish you did that, though.
But they didn't.
Nope, and I'm kind of pissed off about that. I've only been paying to play that in Japanese. So that's really disappointing, that. Thanks, Square Enix. Thanks, you bastards. Okay, talking of Square Enix, we'll talk about the biggest news ever. Final Fantasy VII's remake.
Yay!
Who else is hyped as fuck for that? Because when I saw that, I saw the trailer, like, I saw it, I literally nearly screamed like a girl. I nearly fangirl screamed when I saw that. I was like, oh shit, it's happening.
I would probably have been more hyped for it, but to be honest, I have never played Final Fantasy VII. I have it, I bought it back during the Steam Winter Sale of 2012, and I have not played it yet.
It could be a possible playthrough you do on your channel.
Yeah, I'm not ruling anything out.
I don't think it takes that much specs to actually run it, though, actually. It doesn't take that much.
No, it doesn't. I've tested, one of my friends has played the game on my PC before, so I know it runs just fine. I just have not played it myself.
Yeah, it's maybe a possible idea. I mean, I gave you that that mod, the new threat mod. Also, check out the new threat mod. It's actually a really cool mod. They've actually just made a bigger step into it now. They've just made like a bigger they've added an extra difficulty to that mod. Just check that out. I've also will link down in the description as well. So yeah, I sent you the new link for the more updated version of that mod actually.
Oh, okay.
Well, I did though. I sent it for you on Skype, man, but not Skype.
Oh yeah. Now I remember.
You just remember it now. So yeah, Final Fantasy VII's remake. Okay, in your personal preference, okay, what would you prefer? Action combat, what it's done in Final Fantasy 15, or would you prefer active time battles like they do in the original game?
I'd have to say time. I prefer the originals.
I have to say I'm kind of mixed in between. I want to be time battles because I don't know how you would actually implement the limit breaks into the game. However, I actually would like to see it maybe a active time battle thing done. No, just an action battle thing. But I feel like that. Okay, what I said was fear. Like I literally mean I fear the fact being that I am not too sure how that actually work when you come across against fucking Diamond Weapon. That thing's a giant. I don't know how you're gonna. I don't know how action combat would actually work for that. So I probably assume, it might be action maybe. But Tetsuya Nomura has stated that there are gonna be some changes. But the good news is we get to cross-dress in that game.
In HD.
Hooray!
Yeah.
We finally get to see Cloud cross-dress in Final Fantasy VII. Finally, we all get to see what he actually looks like as a girl because, judging from the looks of it, from his design, it's based on the, no, not the Aventurin look, the Crisis Core look. If you've played Crisis Core, like I'm doing right now on my channel, which I will get back to as well, just in case you guys are wondering, at the end of Crisis Core, there's a scene where you see Cloud on the train going, "My name is Cloud, soldier, first class." And he stands up on the train, and then it goes to be continued in Final Fantasy VII. Which was kind of funny though, because I'm kind of now that I think about it now, Crisis Core was kind of indicating that though, because that was the last actual Final Fantasy VII game to actually be released. So technically, Crisis Core predicted it.
Yeah.
So think about that, people. Think about that for the moment. Crisis Core actually predicted it. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Final Fantasy VII. I'm not gonna freaking lie. That game is actually going to be really. I'm gonna say right now, hand on heart, I actually think it's gonna be a really good remake. I don't think they're gonna fuck it up because it's gonna take them time to make it. There's gonna be more news in winter, around about winter time of this year, and that's when the actual PlayStation 4 version of the PC version is actually getting released as well. So if you've got a PS4, keep an eye out for that because there's going to be the PC version is actually going to be released on the PS4 around about that time. I think the iOS version is actually released now as well. I think it's supposed to come out now. So keep an eye out for that as well. And we have to hope that in 2017, which is the 20th anniversary, and I do believe this is going to be like the very last thing they do for the compilation of Final Fantasy VII, because they're going to keep, they said that they're going to keep it for 20 years until it reaches the 20th anniversary, and this would be the final thing that they actually probably do for the Final Fantasy series. So hopefully this will be a massive send-off, and this will be a massive, great thing to happen to a lot of RPG fans, and a massive, probably like a massive goodbye to the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. Because like that was the game that was picked to be the compilation. We had Advent Children, Before Crisis, Last Order, a bunch of novels based on on a way to a Smile, Crisis Core, G-Bike, a snowboarding game, and some various other games as well. So keep an eye. So yeah, we hope that Final Fantasy VII will be a great addition to the final chapter of the compilation of Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, that's
hopefully.
Oh yeah, that's the key thing about that one. Hopefully. So yeah, back onto speaking of the PS4. If you guys haven't known, they've actually just re-released Sword Art Online Re-Hollow Fragment. It's kind of like how Rechain of Memories was done for Kingdom Hearts, but it's done on the PS4, and it's actually a lot better and proper multiplayer this time. So yeah, if you have some friends who like Sword Art Online, I recommend you get this game. And also there is Lost Song as well. That's going to be coming as well this year in fall. So keep an eye out for Lost Song for Sword Art Online as well. Keep an eye out for that. I really do highly recommend playing that game because it actually has flying mechanics. Flying mechanics in from Alfheim Online. That's a fucking weird word to say. Fucking goddammit, Sword Art Online. You're really confusing with your shit. And you're freaking season 2. Like, the freaking second half of season 2 was just random shit. Except for the Yuki side plot that was happening in that one. Yeah, I'm not judging Sword Art Online for what it is. There's a lot of people saying that Sword Art Online is just basically it's just dot hack. But I haven't played Dot Hack though. Yeah, I haven't played Dot Hack, okay? I haven't played, okay? I don't know where to start from. If someone can tell me where to start from, I probably will. Alright. So, yeah, like we said, we're just gonna try to keep this, the podcast, we want to try to maybe go for maybe about an hour or so. So, yeah, this has gone on for nearly about 40 minutes, at least. So, yeah, we're gonna talk about what's gonna happen on the channels now. So, basically for me, I'm actually gonna be on holiday for about nearly a week. So, yeah. I'm not going to be uploading anything during those days at all, so just to let you guys know, I will try to maybe get an episode of Corpse Party out, hopefully before I go away, so keep an eye out for that. Then after, when I get back from holiday, I will be off for that entire week, so I would probably have a lot of time to actually make more videos, so keep an eye out for, hopefully, maybe I might actually get to finish Corpse Party off during that week. And then I can probably get back to maybe doing something else. Maybe, hopefully, Silent Hill 2, maybe. Because I really need to get back to that, actually. I really need to get back to that game.
You really do.
I fucking do.
It's been a while.
It really has. It really fucking has. Jesus Christ. There are some other games that I am thinking of doing. Right now, me and Neo have been trying to get something working. It's called Dead Realm. If you guys have not played it, you should play it because it's fucking fun. We're trying to get, like, a few more people to play with us. Because we want to actually just play that game and just have some fucking shits and giggles. And we're hoping to do that sometime in the future. Hopefully, sometime as soon as Neo actually gets it. Hopefully, because like you've just been like updating your computer recently.
Also with that, if I can't get Dead Realm running well on the PC I currently have, expect that before the end of 2015. Because
yeah, expect that.
I know for a fact I'm upgrading my PC before the end of 2015.
So yeah, expect that at least. Hopefully. When we test it out, hopefully, because like we were gonna try it out yesterday, but there was like a storm thing going on where Neo was, so yeah, just let you guys know that.
Yeah, and it shot my internet.
Yep. It knocked off your power as well.
It really did.
You nearly killed your GameCube.
It did nearly kill my GameCube. I couldn't get it working for like 3 hours, I think.
God damn it, GameCube. It
finally turned back on, though.
And you had a power, what was it, like a power surger?
Yeah, it was plugged into a surge protector, surprisingly, but it still nearly fried the thing.
That's like really freaking bizarre there. So yeah.
Probably wouldn't even be working if it wasn't for that surge protector.
I fucking wouldn't. I wouldn't actually be surprised if your place was on fire.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that would be kind of bad.
So thank you,
I live
Surge
in an
Protectors.
apartment,
You
so
saved.
It would be.
So thank you, Surge Protectors.
It would be like 20 other people's places on fire.
Oh, yeah,
than just me.
Oh yeah, that's right. It would be. Shit. It would be. Oh god. Oh yeah. So thank you, Surge Protectors. You save Americans' lives by not setting their houses on fire. Quick, people! You need to buy Surge Protectors to protect your houses.
You know, I don't think I've ever heard of just houses catching on fire from not using surge protectors.
Oh, we don't know that.
I've never seen that happen.
Could be a conspiracy. Could be the government hiding it. Actually, think of this.
Oh gosh.
Oh god, speaking of the government, actually, just a random thing before we end. There was a person we were talking to. If you don't know, he's called Taco, and I linked his his Twitch in the Duck game. Actually, he said that he's actually been trying to get some more stuff for his Xbox at the moment because he's been having some problems. And he said though, is there anything higher than a terabyte? And I said no, nothing like that exists. I mean, how would you call it? Omnibyte? Because that's what it would sound like.
Maximum overbyte.
That's what it is. Maximum overbyte.
Maximum overbyte.
Quick, we need to tell everyone that the next thing above terabyte is maximum overbyte. That sounds.
No, it's terabyte. No, it's terabyte. Then 100 terabytes is an omnibyte. Then 100 omnibytes is a maximum terabyte. Maximum overbyte.
Maximum overbyte.
Perfect.
Maximum fucking overbyte. That actually would be pretty insane if it was actually called that, though. That actually would be incredible. I have to say that much. So yes, I have got some video ideas as well of what I'm gonna be doing as well. I'm gonna give you the names of one in particular. It's called Fairy Fencer F. It's a Japanese RPG game. I'm not gonna do a full playthrough of that. I'm gonna do a one-shot. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record it. And then I'm going to cut it down to the important bits. So what I find is funny and what is not needed, okay? So you guys can enjoy that. And if you actually do want to see me play that game fully, well, then you have to wait until I actually get Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force, which is the expansion version of that game. So yeah, if you interested in this game, I would recommend waiting until you get the PS4 version of Advent Dark Force, because it's a massive expansion including 2 new stories and some more characters to play as, and having 6 playable party members in battle. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, and hopefully sometime in the future I might come back to Gmod, and hopefully we get Dead Realm working, and hopefully we might actually get to play some more Cards Against Humanity in the future. Hopefully, if you guys don't want to see any of that, we'll try to figure out some stuff, maybe some other multiplayer games we can think of. But at the moment, though, we just have to wait and see. There's some possibilities. There's like Left 4 Dead, stuff like that. We've got some maps on for that. We've got like a Crash Bandicoot map. We've got that if you want to see that. Want to see us play Left 4 Dead Crash Bandicoot Edition? We'll play that. We'll play that with fucking cats. We'll fight against freaking pussy cats in freaking Crash Bandicoot levels. That'd be fun.
With guns.
No, we'll fight the cats with keyblades.
Exactly.
We'll go around killing the cats with keyblades in Crash Bandicoot levels. You want to see us do that? We'll do that. Or we can fight Zoidbergs, and they'll all go. Yeah, we'll just fight. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. We're not gonna do the fucking cats. We're gonna go and fight some Zoidbergs instead. That sounds more scarier.
It does.
So yeah, keep an eye out for some stuff that's gonna happen on my channel. And like Neo said, he's waiting for his shit. He's waiting for his new shit at the moment. So yeah, we won't be doing that much.
Exactly.
But he does stream. He does stream occasionally.
Yeah, I occasionally.
So if you want to check,
I might get into that more.
He might do a bit more, like you said. So yeah, if you want to see maybe some of his streams, so I'll probably link down in the description as well. There's gonna be like a fucking list of links in the description. There's gonna be like 20,000 links.
You know what? Heck with it. Just start linking channels that don't even have anything to do with this. Just
PewDiePie,
after you link all the stuff you need to link, just put an additional links tab and just start linking a bunch of useless stuff.
Toilet paper, random game.
You know what? Yeah, we're linking that in the description too. Down in the description, he's linking Walmart.com where you can buy some toilet paper.
That's
linking that down in the description.
That's just a theory, a toilet theory. That's still in my fucking head. That. I'm gonna actually quickly tell that. Okay, so what we're basically just talking about. Okay, if you guys have not seen the video done on Film Theory. It's about how a Kamehameha can actually be done. We were talking about though how it's possible to maybe add heat to your hands, and then we were saying the guy just sets his hands on fire, and the guy is like, "What did you say for yourself?" "I was watching a theory on the internet." "What theory?" "I don't. He told me I could fire Kamehamehas." "Well, you know what theories are." "Well, if you don't believe in theories," "Well, it was just a theory." And all of a sudden, though, like Matt Pack just comes up, just pops his head through the window of the hospital, going, "A game theory. Thanks for watching." That would be fucking amazing. Every single time he said it's just a theory, he pops out of nowhere. "You're taking a shit?"
Great. Now we actually do have to link game theory in the description now.
Oh,
great.
You're right, we do now. Like, you're just taking a shit, and he's like saying, "Well, all the toilet paper's gone." "Well, it's just a theory," it says. And then Matt Pat pops up the toilet going, "A toilet theory. Thanks for watching." He just pops out the...
Well, yeah, now we actually have to link MatPat, we have to link Jacksepticeye. Gosh, there's gonna be so many links.
PewDiePie, Markiplier, Cinnamon Ken, Manga Minx,
Wait, quit mentioning more people! That's just the more people we have to link in the description.
New Retro Gamer, Pizza Dudes.
That... Oh gosh! No, we have to link even more people!
Gassy Mexican!
Oh god, you know what? You're gonna have to freaking... When editing this episode, just write down every name you mentioned to link them all in the description.
Or I can just bleep out their names.
Yeah, but that would ruin the fun of all these links, and then us saying this about having to link a bunch of names in the description wouldn't make any sense.
You're right about that, though, but I don't really want to, though. I could just put them in tags.
Yeah, okay, put them in tags.
I'll put them in tags. People start to look at the Jacksepticeye video and thinking, "Oh, what the hell is this? Random Gamers Podcast?" They walk all the way through, and I'm just like name shouting people: Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, Cinnamon Ken. And they're like going, "Oh, so that's where the Jacksepticeye thing comes from." That makes more sense. Dislike. They like watch the video and they end up finding that one bit and then they're like going, "Oh, well, I've watched that video, dislike it." And they won't tell me why they don't like it. Which is usually what happens with most of my videos.
You never get feedback.
I never do! I keep asking for it! Why does no one give me feedback?
That's fine, like I said, I'll just start typing the word feedback in the comment section of all of your videos.
But that's not feedback! That's just the word feedback!
It's close enough.
You're not wrong there, you're not fucking wrong there.
It's better than what everyone else has been doing. Yeah, okay, you know what, fine. Regardless of what I think, I'll just tell you everything's horrible and that you need to do better.
Even though my stuff is better quality than yours, and somehow you get more views than I do.
You have more subs than me and put way more work than I do, and I have more average views per video. I don't know how that works. Heck, you have a capture card, you have all this. I freaking record my stuff with a freaking iPad.
Okay, to be fair,
and I get more views than you.
To be fair, the one of the videos you did was the Plants vs Zombies one. That you said there was no one else that actually found that hidden Easter egg, didn't you?
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, no one else found that because I could not find anything about it online. Either that, no one else found it, or people found it and just didn't say anything about it.
So yeah, technically that's kind of fair. And plus, it's Plants vs Zombies as well, and plus you were recording on the Xbox as well, so it kind of helped you out a little bit there. Plus, then you did a DBZ video where you found that that Japanese voice thing for Super Saiyan God Goku using the Spirit Bomb and all that.
And that random pink Vegito glitch I ran into.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And then you did the Doc Lewis one, which you did with the iPad, okay? But to be fair, that was like before the whole the Nintendo Shop thing got shut down, and then you couldn't get that game anymore.
Yeah, that game cannot be obtained anymore.
Yeah, so like
you would have to play it on an emulator. That is the only way to obtain the game. You can't even buy a download code because all of them have expired by now.
So yeah, everyone who's watching, we want to tell you right now, you cannot play Doc Lewis's Punch Out anymore. We're sorry to tell you that right now. You can't play it anymore. We're sorry.
Nope. It is off the face of the earth, but knowing Nintendo, it'll probably re-release in the Wii U eShop at some point.
I probably will, actually. But for the moment,
yeah, the Punch-Out Wii and Punch-Out NES and Super Punch-Out are all three on the Wii U eShop, so Doc Lewis's Punch-Out will probably follow.
You know what I really want to do right now, actually, speaking of Doc Lewis? I just want to put his face on one of the blank templates and just have him there in the candy bar.
Okay, yeah. It's confirmed. Doc Lewis is the next co-host. We'll have his face there, and we'll just start playing random Doc Lewis voice clips.
Yeah, like he's just telling you, say
the episode.
He just like goes like, "What's your favorite flower?" "My name's chocolate." Mine's chocolate. It's just like we just grab all the random stupid fucking quotes he does. Like that's my favorite one. That one.
So basically, we grab every single Doc Lewis voice clip.
Exactly, and then we get
because all of his voice clips are random quotes.
And then like the very last bit at the end of the freaking podcast, though, you hear Doc Lewis going, "You did great, kid." Like at the final match with Little Mac's last stand, and he ends up like going to the museum. And he ends up going like, "You did great, kid." we just play that last scene as the podcast ends.
Heck yeah, he did great. He freaking beat Donkey Kong in a boxing match.
Yeah, until you have to lose.
Until you have to lose. Well, you technically don't have to lose. You're just not going to see that cutscene unless you do.
Yeah, I think that's kind of disappointing, don't you think?
Yeah, that the game ends with Little Mac losing his championship belt.
To a monkey.
And what was it implying? Little Mac died because Doc Lewis is just at a museum with a bunch of pictures of him saying, "You did great, kid."
Well,
did he, like, die?
Well, yeah, you kind of got kidnapped and got sent to Donkey Kong's sex dungeon.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Never be seen again.
So, yeah, if you guys don't know that, the actual true canon is that Donkey Kong actually takes Little Mac to his sex dungeon and he dies of monkey AIDS. So, yeah. That's why I'm still Mac. I'm sorry to tell you that.
Until Smash Bros.
Of course. Of course. He actually survives and appears in Smash Bros. Forget anything I said. You didn't hear that. None of you hear that. But anyway.
So great. Now Little Mac can beat Donkey Kong in 2 different games.
Oh yeah, you're right. That is true. That is fucking true. You can actually. Yeah, that's actually surprisingly true. That is really fucking true. But anyway, though, we hope this was a I actually feel like this actually was a lot better. I actually feel like this podcast,
it probably wasn't, but we can feel like it if we want to.
honestly, I feel like this has so far been the best one thus far, because there's only been like, this would be like the 3rd one.
Yeah, the technical 3rd one, even though this is the technical reboot. Considering everyone else is dead.
Random Gamers Podcast
Sob.
Super.
Yeah. No, it has to be Random Gamers Podcast Kai.
Oh, you're right. Random Gamers Podcast Kai.
Because Super is a continuation. Kai was the reboot.
Oh, yes, that's right. Good point. We'll call it that from now on. We're gonna call it Random Gamers Podcast Kai. We're gonna call it from now on. We'll call it that from now on. So anyway, we hope you guys enjoy the Random Gamers Podcast. Like we said, we'll keep you guys up to date on what's going to happen on any news updates, and we want to try to keep this maybe at least weekly. If not weekly, like we said, we'll try to do it every fortnight at least until...
I would say time schedules for at least us two won't be that much of a problem. It really depends on if there's enough news to make an episode out of.
And it's also the co-hosts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep...
Which, maybe you guys watching this episode now.
Exactly. Maybe you ought to be a co-host. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, and you get privileges of free banners. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Bribe them with channel banners.
That's a good way. Bribe. Bribery.
We'll bribe you with channel banners. We'll just message you freaking blank channel banners like, "Where's my banner?" And you have to make it yourself. Well, we're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make you it. You have to make it yourself.
Yeah, we can bribe you with it, but we're not gonna make it for you.
Exactly. We're not gonna do it for you. So anyway, well, thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for actually listening or watching. I'm probably gonna add some shit. I'm probably gonna add some shits and bits. God damn it!
Perfect. That's a new segment.
Shits and bits.
Oh, perfect.
Next time on the Random Gamers Podcast, Kai, we talk about our news segment, Shits and Bits. But yeah, I'm gonna add probably like some bits and pieces here and there. I'm probably gonna add 13's trailer. That's if I don't get in fucking trouble from Square Enix. From anything, because of frickin'...
You mean 15?
Yeah, you're right.
15.
Yeah, you're right, 15. 15.
Which I did watch. I watched it while you were talking about 15.
Oh, you did?
So, yeah.
Oh god, I was wondering because I heard some noise in the background. I'm thinking, oh, I hear something.
Yeah.
I thought you were playing on something.
And my phone's ringing.
Oh, okay.
Yay. Okay, here's a good place to end it then.
Really?